Hi there, welcome back to ADSR FM8 tutorials. In this tutorial we're going to look at creating that kind of pad I had playing for you there, and also getting stuck into some of the kind of multi-stage envelopes that we have in FM8. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, get yourself subscribed, youtube.com/ADSR-tuts. And you can actually download this patch directly from the FM8tutorials.com website. There's a link on the screen. Download that patch. We're going to recreate it here, so create a new sound in FM8. And for starters, let's get the kind of tone of the sound together. So let's go to this ops page, and all the sounds are going to pass through the filter here. So I'm just turning the filter on. That's operator Z, and I'm going to route it to output about 63 because we're going to stack up some of these operators. So don't overload the output too much. And operator F can route in there about the volume of about 71, and I'm going to keep operator F as a sine wave, and it's going to be a simple sine at the moment. Let's bring this cutoff frequency up for now so you can hear the sort of top end in the sound, and turn on operator E next, route that to the output about 48. Again, a sine wave, but I'm just going to detune it a couple of cents, so 0.9997. So it's just a bit of detune from the other operator, and I'm also going to route operator E into operator F. About 37, 38, and also route F into itself. About 20. Operator D now. And I'm going to have a 6/4 mount waveform for this operator, so it's going to bring a bit more sort of like crunch and kind of high frequency into the sound, and route to this to the output a bit quieter, about 30. So it's quite a subtle effect on the sound at the moment, but also route into operator F and route into operator E as well. And also I'm going to create a kind of feedback loop here, so I'm going to route operator E into operator D about 25, 26. So finally operator C, turn that on, and I'm going to have this 1 + 3 + 5 square wavetable and route this straight to the filter about 66, and also route it into D at 9. So quite a subtle amount. Also going to detune operators C and D. So C can detune about 13, 14 cents. And you're getting that kind of like detuned effect there, with the ratio slightly different, slightly offset. And D, at 0.9967. So let's go and let's get stuck into these envelopes here then. It's one of the great features of FM8, the multi-stage envelopes. So what I'm going to have, operators E and F, I'm going to link these together and have the same envelope for these. So quite a simple sort of ADSR envelope really. So I'm going to drag out the release and drag out this kind of like sustain point here, and also back off the attack of these two envelopes, so you can hear what the effect that's had on operators E and F. There's a bit of a slower attack, a kind of creep into the sound. I'm gonna look at operator D now, and just going to give this loads of release basically. You can hear the release now on operator D. Drag it right out. I've got loads of release. It's almost like a reverb tail, so much released on there. It's quite nice with this sort of pad sound that we're creating. Finally, operator C. It's going to have a really slow attack. So operator C is going to really creep into the sound. And then again, I'm going to really sort of boost this release out. So drag this release right out. those really long release tails. I mean, we've not got any reverb on the sound at the moment, we've just got those nice long release tails and the kind of slow attack. So we can move to this filter section now and just set the sound up a little bit further. So I'm going to set the cutoff to around about 70, but we'll push the resonance up a tiny amount, so up to about 10. And everything on filter 2 can stay the same. I'm just going to push this envelope amount up to around about 40. So I'm activating this filter envelope here, and again set this up. Slow attack. Back that attack off, and then let's just pull the sustain down. So it kind of opens and then closes again. I'm getting that quite soft sort of sound really, which is what we want for this pad. So I'm going to go to this master section now and just boost the voices up to 2. Put a nice amount of detune on there. It's making it quite dreamy, and then just pan some of those voices out. Go to this modulation section here, or even the easy morph, but put a bit of vibrato on the sound. Just dial in about 18, hit apply, and then let's set up this modulation in here. So you can boost that or kind of lower it to sort of your taste really. Then that's kind of basically routed this LFO to the pitch and set up that vibrato. I think maybe some of this release is a little bit too long. There we go. And also just boost the rate up of this LFO. So that vibrato is much quicker now, much quicker kind of LFO rate on that sort of pitch. So final things really is just some effects just to kind of finish the sound off. So I'm going to use the shelving EQ just to kind of cut the low frequency off the sound. I've got too much low frequency, and then reference the sound with like chords as well. So, and I have this chord sequence playing here. So let's add a little bit of reverb in here, make it a bit more dreamy, and some chorus as well. Play around with this envelope amount and also cutoff frequency. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope you found it useful. Any questions, please get in touch. You can of course download the patch directly from the FM8tutorials.com website. Whilst you're there, just check out all the other tutorials we've got on there for FM8, loads of stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. Alright, cheers, bye.